there too. Oh man, good luck to everybody. We're gonna be leading in here with the relays. I just want to say good luck to all the swimmers. Have a great race. It's gonna be amazing midday session. Looking forward to it. With that being said, on the starter. Officially underway. Event number 109. This is the girls 13 and over 400-yard medley relay. Heat 1 of 2. Lane number 3, we have Lake Geneva. Lane number 5, we have State Line. And lane number 7, Lacrosse. Flyers are officially in the water. Looking at the times, I want to say it was 2:06.86 for State Line, 2:10.61 by Lake Geneva. Anchors up. State Line splits at 25-8-0. But Lake Geneva and Lacrosse are going head to head as they make their way onto the last turn. They can see each other underneath the water. State Line closing that one down with a 4:00.19. Last split of a 28.89. Taking the second spot, Lake Geneva with a 407.53 and La Crosse with a 408.20. Nice work, ladies. There's the chirps. Heat number 2 for the ladies. Fresh off the blocks into the races right now. Heat number 2 for event number 109, the girls 13 and over 400-yard medley relay. Lane number 3, we have PX3. Lane number 5, we have Lake Country. Lane 7, Waukesha. And lane number 9, Shorewood. First transition is done. Backstrokers are finished. Breaststrokers in the water. Looks like we have 2 and 2. Checking in on the times. 2 teams in at the same time. Looks like Weston at a 124.85 and Lake in at a 125.46. Shorewood with a 127.96, PX3 with a 130.27. Flyers loaded up. Flyers, are you ready? First set of Flyers in. Looking west, 158.36 off the transition. 200.06 for Lake. 204.06 for Shorewood. PX3 getting right there with a 204.20. Checking the splits off the first 50 fly. 25.72 West, 25.93 Lake. PX3 making a turn with the 27.84, 28.1 for Shorewood. Anchors up, anchors getting loaded up. First in, West. Back half split off that 100 was a 29.52, sitting at 253.60. Lake with a 256.64. Shorewood answering back with a 303.10. PX with a 304.90. West still holding it down. Split out at 23.65. Lake right there at 23.88. Shorewood splitting at 25.22. PX3 splitting at 25.88. Taking this one home is going to be West with a 343.44. Back half split off that 100 free was a 26.19. Lake right there with a 346.83. Locking up that third position out of this heat is going to be Shorewood with a 356.02. Man, nice work, ladies. That was awesome. Gentlemen, you guys ready? Heat 1 starting to walk behind the blocks. All right, here it is. Heat 1 for the gentlemen. Event 110, 400-yard medley relay. Breaking out of the water right now. Heat 1 of 2 for event 110. The boys 13 and over, 400-yard medley relay. Lane number 3, we have Lake Geneva. Lane number 5, we have PX3. Lane number 7, we have La Crosse. And lane number 9, Fond du Lac. PX3 shooting it out with a 24.68. Breaststrokers loaded up. PX3 closed that one up with a 52.12 split off that 100 back. 56.05 from Lake Geneva. La Crosse with a 58.24. Fond du Lac with a 103.34. PX3 on the touch at 28.71 split. Lake Geneva 28.23. La Crosse dropping into 27.2. Trying to break ground. PX3 has a slight margin. La Crosse and let's see. Oh man, that's so close. Coming into the wall. First flyer in. PX3 sitting at 154.05. La Crosse dropping into 157.14. But Lake Geneva right there at a 157.01, putting them in the second spot off of that transition. First 50 of the fly. Can they gain ground? PX3 is still holding out there in the lead with a 219.78, splitting at 25.73. Both La Crosse and Lake Geneva dropping into 24 points. 24.84 by La Crosse, 24.75 Lake Geneva. Is it enough? Or is PX3 going to keep hustling? Anchors loaded up. PX3 in with a 248.36 off that transition. Lake Geneva 250.76 and La Crosse 251.26. Can they hold it? Take a look at the first 50 split. PX3 splits at 22.8. Lake Geneva 23.7. La Crosse 23.8. PX3 trying to start walking with it. It's going to come down to this last 25. Who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Dropping underneath the flags in the blue paint to the wall. It goes PX3 with a 336.13. Back half split off that 100 free was a 24.90. Man, that was good. Nice work, guys. Lake Geneva with a 339.32. La Crosse with a 341.47. Fond du Lac with a 357.64. The next heat coming in behind the blocks. There's the chirps. This is heat number 2. Off the blocks and breaking out right now is heat number 2, the final heat for event number 110. The boys 13 and over, 400-yard medley relay. Lane number 3, we have Sun Prairie. Lane number 5, we have Waukesha. Lane number 7 is Lake Country. And lane number 9, we have Shorewood. Coming in on the transition. West splits 51.34 off that first 100. Shorewood 52.69. Lake with a 54.39. SPS with a 56.07. First split 25.38 by West. 27.80 Shorewood, 26.68 by Lake. SPS dropping a 28.93. Flyers up. West on the transition with a 147.32. Back half split with a 30.60. Super close between Lake and Shorewood. Lake has a 152.69 off the transition. Shorewood 152.70. 1/100th of a difference. SPS 157.17. West dropping a 23.56. Shorewood dropping a 23.67. Lake 23.86. These guys are going to battle right now. Anchors up. First anchor in. On the transition, 239.24. Back half split for that 100 fly was a 28.36 for Weston 5. 243.80 was Lake. 245.18 Shorewood. 248.21 SPS. On the feet for the first 50, 21.92. Shorewood answering 22.48. Lake 23.24. SPS dropping a 21.8. West trying to walk with it, but we got a battle down in 7 and 9. These guys going stroke for stroke, basically looking at each other when they're breathing. West knocks out a 326.15, and Shorewood locks in there with a 332.33. Lake with a 333.27, and SPS with a 335.48. Nice work. That concludes the 400 medley relays. We're going to get into a 10-minute break. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to start getting everybody staged up for the 50s.
The quick fuse, I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower.
All right, so this is how it's going to roll for the 50s. That's what I'm talking about. Now that I have everybody's attention for the 50s, when I start getting everybody staged up, we're obviously going to have a nice long line right on down the side deck over here. Heats 1, obviously going to be behind the block. Heat 2 is going to be over by the timing console. Official Paul is going to be over there checking everybody in. So for Heat 1 and 2, obviously you're going to be making your way over down by the timing console. Not yet. I'll tell you when. Soon. Heat 3 is over here with Dave. And when I say over here, meaning right by me, the announcer, by the bulkhead, right over here, we have Dave. He's going to be checking in heat number 3. Brian, heat number 4, is going to be down over by the meat operations. Heat 5 is going to be down over by the water park. Okay? Was that Lindsay? No, that's not Lindsay. So once again, to make this as efficient and space free, right? So we want to keep everybody spacing. Safety, safety, safety. Heat 1 and 2 are going to be the timing council. Heat 3 is going to be over here by me, the announcer, and Dave checking you in. Heat 4 is going to be by Brian, right by the meat operations door, and so forth. All right, so let's do this. Heat 1 and 2. We'll start making your way over towards the timing council. Once again, heats 1 and 2. Start making your way over to the timing council. Heat 3. Post up with me right over here by the announcer table. You're going to be with Dave and I. Heat 4 is going to be right in front of the meat operations door. Brian should be over there checking you in. Heat 5 will be down over by our deck volunteer. She was waving. Oh, yeah. I don't have your name yet. I'm sorry. But she's waving over there. So we're going to keep it nice and clear by the lake pool and keep all of our people lined up nice and with ample space on the side leading towards the water park. All right, next announcement. While I have everybody's attention for the thousands. Thousands are going to be split into 2 separate pools. The first 2 heats of the women are going to be swum on the lake side. The first heat, the one and only heat of the guys, is going to be on the water park side. And then the third heat of the women are going to be swum on the water park side. So first 2 heats of the women are going to be swimming in the lake pool for the 1,000. Heat 1 of the boys and heat 3 of the girls are going to be swimming in the water park tank. Good? Good. Last time for the guys on the 1,000, I think we needed to have them bring their own timer too. I'll get clarification on that. But with that being said, last time, first 2 heats for the women, lakeside pool. Heat 1 of the boys, heat 3 of the girls, water park pool. The lakeside pool is officially closed. I want to bring like a little old school like Thunderstruck. It's the 50s. We did this earlier in the morning. I'm getting everybody fired up already. Those of you watching along live on YouTube, sorry, yes, I talk a lot. Yes, I scream into the microphone, so I hope I'm not blowing up your ear pods or anything like that. But that's how we get down. It is state championships here, ladies and gentlemen. 2021 state champs here at Recplex. 50 freers, heat 1. Are you ladies ready? Oh, yeah, ladies, are you ready over there? Let's give a nice warm round of applause for our first heat, about to get fired up, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get a little energy in this house. All right. Underway, heat 1 for the girls 50 free. Lane number 2, Kennedy Gonzalez. Lane 3, Jordy Holland. Lane 4, Anna Doinsing. Lane 5, Eve Humboldt. Lane 6 is Shafali Ramakrishnan. Lane 7, Camille Johnson. Lane 8 is going to be Olivia Holt. And lane number 9, Olivia Reeve. Sorry about that. Taking that one was Humboldt in 5 with a 26.14. Heat 2. Fresh off the blocks, Heat 2, lane 1, Addie Nelson. Lane 2, Lindsay Tierney. Lane 3, Brooke Loby. Lane 4 is Amanda Richards. Lane 5, Evelyn Brown. Lane 6, Bella Drake. Lane 7, Jessica Falski. Lane 8, Mia Walker. Lane 9, Addison Lane. Lane 10, Mackenzie Choinsky. Taking that one home is good to be Miss Richards in lane number 4 with a 25.08. Up next, Heat 3. Heat number 3 of 5, officially off into the races. Lane number 1, we have Zoe McNeil. Lane number 2, Maggie Papa Nicholas. Lane 3, Natalie Prospero. Lane 4, Mary Claire Kofer. Lane 5 is Maddie Aluwalia. Lane 6, Livy Wanner. Lane 7, Jasper Bunker. Lane 8 is Elena May. Lane 9, Carly Marusik. And lane 10, Zoe Shields. Miss Wanner in lane number 6, taking that one from West, 23.54. Four. Moving right along. Once again, this is Heat 4 of 5. Lane number 1, Samantha DeVillers. Lane number 2, Michaela Durkin. Lane 3, Caitlin Curtis. Lane 4, Kendall Gonzalez. Lane 5, Francesca Smith. Lane 6, Kaylee Keschker. Lane 7, Logan Howard. Lane 8 is Georgia Collar. Lane 9 is Julia Pentascu. Lane 10, Juliana Drake. Miss Smith in lane number 5, taking that with a 23.78 from Lake. Here it is, the final heat for the girls 13 and over, 50 free. Lane 1, Avery Larson. Lane 2, Amy Barrow. Lane 3, Elena Gwalt. Lane 4, Megan Lucy Shine. Lane 5, Lauren Malinowski. Lane 6, Haley Tierney. Lane 7, Kate Larson. Lane 8, Carly Larson. Lane 9, Adadale McRoberts. Lane 10, Dee Stumper. Malinowski taking that from West with a 23.55 in lane number 5. Nice work, ladies. So in about 1 minute, we're going to start closing down the warm-up pool and start getting that transitioned for the 1,000. So once again, Coming up, the guys 13 and over, 50 free. Heat 1 of 5 for the gentlemen. Lane number 2, Drew Gerthoffner. Lane number 3, Jake Bierman. Lane 4, Carter Jewell. Lane 5, Brandon Yip. Lane 6, Adi Prasad. Lane number 7, Caleb Elsom. Lane 8, Jude Carlton. Lane 9, Dom Herda. Prasad, sorry. Took that one. The 23-1-0. Heat 2. Heat number 2, fresh off the blocks. Lane number 1, we have Jacob Bruns. Lane number 2, Luke Sparrow. Lane number 3, Ben Babcock. Lane 4, Trey Smith. Lane 5, Sebastian Aguilar. Lane number 6, Alex Verde. Lane 7, Matthew Ballman. Lane number 8 is Caden Ayala. Lane number 9, Tyler Janisuzki. And lane number 10, Max Erdman. Sparrow with a 22-8-9. Heat 3. Heat number 3. Breaking out right now. Lane number 1, Ben Wirch. Lane number 2, David Nemec. Lane number 3, Campbell Sullivan. Lane 4, Evan Weiss. Lane 5, Ethan Bratz. Lane 6, JP Analt. Lane number 7, Nolan Anderson. Lane number 8 is Aiden Jacobson. Lane 9, Jackson Walker. Lane number 10, Frankie James. Mr. Anderson in lane number 7 from West with a 21.54. We need to start closing down the warm-up pool. Once again, we please need to start closing the warm-up pool for transition into the thousands. The gentlemen who are swimming the 1,000 in heat number 3 for the women swimming the 1,000, you need to bring a timing buddy. Heat 1 for the gentlemen 1,000, heat 3 for the women's 1,000. Need a timing buddy. Heat 4. Fresh off the blocks once again. This is now heat 4 of 5. Lane number 1, Mateo Hauser. Lane number 2, Nick Kunst. Lane 3, Tommy Anderson. Lane 4 is Ethan Marundi. Lane number 5, Corey McHollick. That's it, McHollick. Lane number 5, Benson Greenberg. Lane 6, Kevin Schultz. Lane 8 is Lance Johnson. Lane 9, Jonathan Schluschi. And lane number 10, Tanner Hansen and McHollick. Taking that with a 20.79. Heat number 5, the final heat. Lane number 1, Nick Anea. Lane number 2, Jake McDowell. Lane 3, Aiden Strath. Lane 4, Avery Lodell. Lane 5, Ben Wigand. Lane number 6, Alex Fody. Lane 7, Chase Korb. Lane 8 is Ryan Slonok. Lane number 9, James Virvey. Lane number 10 is Joshua Cow. Wigand. Lane number 5, drop it at 20.47. All right, gentlemen, great job. Swimmers, coaches, we need to start closing down that warm-up pool for transitioning it to the 1,000 competition pool. So once again, lightly tap your swimmers, say, hey, time to hop out. For the 1,000, gentlemen, heat 1, ladies, heat 3. You need to provide a timing buddy because you are swimming in the water park side pool. So once again, gentlemen, heat 1, ladies, heat 3. Swimming the 1,000, you need to provide a timing buddy.
Falling too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling this vulturous. Negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip. Word upon your lip, lip. Rather that you rip, rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. Yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes. Always had a fear of being typical. Looking at my body feeling miserable. Always hanging on to the visual. I wanna be invisible. Looking at my years like I'm martyrdom. Everybody needs to be a part of them. Never be enough from the prodigal son. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip. Word upon your lip, lip. Rather that you rip, rip. Break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes. 'Cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes. Yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes, but critical, egotistical. Don't wanna be the parenthetical, hypothetical. Working under something that I'm proud of. Out of the box, an epoxy to the world and the vision we've lost. I'm an apostrophe. I'm just a symbol to remind you that there's more to see. I'm just a product of the system of catastrophe, and yet a masterpiece, and yet I'm half diseased. And when I am deceased, at least I go down to the grave and die happily, and leave the body of my soul to be a part of me. I do what it takes. Whatever it takes. 'Cause I love the adrenaline in
All right, so remember, now that it's quiet, men's heat 1, women's heat 3,000. You need to have a timing buddy. Okay? So you need to have a timing friend. Now I'm gonna do the Cupid shuffle like right into the 1,000. I'm not gonna lie. I know there's a couple people watching on YouTube or watching live. I see you kind of just sitting there, just bobbing along. You may just get up and start doing the Cupid shuffle for all I know. But yeah, I'll call you out. I'll call you out. I know you're there. I know you're there with us. Okay, at least I have a couple of people doing it. I see you, Steve. I see you. You just go out there on the bulkhead and lead it out. We'll just call Steve the showman. Stephen Fry, the showman. All right, it's almost that time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a nice warm round of applause for our first set of thousands behind the block. This is a party, you know what I'm saying? Thousands, 2 fly, 400 IM. Man, those are party ones. Those are party events. There's the chirps. It's officially time for event number 113. The girls 13 and over, 1,000 fly, heat 1 of 3. Off the blocks right now, heat 1 on Lakeside. Lane number 3, we have Ruth Pavelski. Lane number 4, Alana Brown. Lane number 5, Hannah Green. Lane 6, Ava Hansen. Lane number 7, Audrey Faulkner Wargel. And lane number 8, Gretchen Lauder. In just a moment, we're going to get started with the gentlemen. And they're going to be taking off on the water park side. Those Hawaiian shirts, on point. On point. I need to hire you for like entertainment. On point. All right, there's the chirps for the gentlemen. Event number 114, the guys, 1,000 fly, one and only heat on the water park side. They're officially off to the races. Lane number 1, we have Bennett Shanks. Lane number 2, Maxton Maciosic, Arendt. Lane number 3 is Eric Standarski. Lane number 4, Kyle Johnson. Lane 5, Clayton Lohman. Lane number 6, Eli Wickman. Lane 7, Ted Plewa. 8 is Finn Nelson. And lane number 9, Trevor Nicodemus. 2. Looks like Hansen and Faulkner are battling it out in lanes 6 and 7. Lane 4 and 5 battling it out as well. Looks like brown and green. Right? Well, it actually is my favorite color. Let's go check out some of the action on the guys' side. We got some people coming in. Looks like the whole crew coming in on the 500 on the turn on the 19. Bringing the weight on back for 20. Gentlemen are going to be concluding 500, so halfway through this 1,000. Dropping into the wall right there. Looks like a 5:10.64, or actually 5:10.44 by Nicodemus. And Wickman was a 5:10.64. There are the bells. That's happening on the female side. The girls' lake side. Looks like Faulkner taking that one with 11:00.4. Hansen 11:01.29. Pavelski 11:14.26. Nice job, ladies. There are the chirps for heat number 2 on the lakeside. There's the bells for the gentlemen. Getting into the last 50. So for heat 2, and the women on the lakeside, lane number 1, Sydney Vega. Lane number 2, Hannah Sherwinski. Lane 3, Molly Garvin. Lane 4, Madison Richter. Lane 5 is Rachel Goldblatt. Lane number 6, Ursula Scotch. Lane number 7, Jasmine Hill. Lane 8, Audrey Bansky. Lane 9, Allison Lucy Shine. And lane number 10, Audrey Ditch. Looks like Nicodemus took that one with a 10:23.20. And then coming up next in the water park side is going to be the women's heat number 3. Heat 3 for the ladies is officially underway over in the water park side. Lane number 1, Ella Antonowski. Lane number 2, Lee Wilbur. Lane number 3, Kendall Gonzalez. Lane 4, Emily DiProspero. Lane 5, Meredith Bangs. Lane 6, Brianna Corot. Lane number 7, Talia Nedesheim. Lane number 8, Bridget Corot. Lane 9, Olivia Block. And lane number 10, Sydney Miller. So after the thousands, just a quick heads up, after the thousands, we're going to be rolling right into the breaststroke. Right about in, I'd say, another 2-3 minutes, we're going to start staging the next event, which is the girls' 100 breaststroke. So in about 2-3 minutes, I'm going to let you know we're going to start staging heats 1, 2, and 3. I'll probably say 1 and 2 for the girls' breaststroke. Official Paul. All right, it's that time. For the ladies, 100 breaststroke, we're going to start staging up heat 1 and 2. Heat 1 and 2. So heat 1 should be making the way over towards the timing console. Heat 2 is going to be right over here by the announcer. Right there, ladies. Heat 2. Yeah. I'm going to have Heat 3 stage right over here by my volunteer in the green shirt, right next to the meat operations door. And that'll be good for now. So once again, Heat 1 for the ladies' breaststroke should be over by the timing console. Heat number 2 for the ladies' breaststroke should be right over in front of me, the announcer, right by the bulkhead. Heat number 3 is going to be by the meat operations window. All right, so I should officially have Heat 1 for the ladies' 100 breaststroke behind the blocks. Heat 2 is making the transition, walking on the deck over to the timing console. Heat number 3 for the ladies' 100 breaststroke is going to be meeting right over here by the announcer. Once again, heat number 3 is going to be moving on up over here towards the announcer. And heat number 4 is going to be making the way over by the meat operations window. There's the first set of bells. 50 yards to go. Once you hear that, for that swimmer, each lane has its own set. So as they're making their way on through, you'll start hearing all those bells coming on through. The 1,000 free, 40 lengths of awesome. Oh, man. If you're a distance swimmer, you know what I mean. Miss Scotch with a 10:24.97. Is it Koch? Scotch. Koch. I had somebody come over and say, pronounced like Scotch. So we'll say Koch. I still have the Cupid shuffle in my head. Officially have all the ladies done for heat number 2. Behind the box right now, we're going to be moving into the ladies 13 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. It's going to be heat 1 of 5. Are the bells for heat number 3 of the ladies 1,000. On the water park side. D. Prospero with a 10:31.31, lane number 4. Here we are. There's the chirps. Event 115, the girls 13 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. Warm-up pool is officially opened up again. Once again, the warm-up pool is open. Heat number 1 of 5 for the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. Lane number 2, Gianna Walterkins. Lane number 3, Ava Hansen. Lane 4, Brianna Aguilar. Lane number 4, Kate Zantini. Lane 5, Ava Lynn Brown. Lane 7, hold on. Lane 5, Kate Zantini. Lane 6 is Ava Lynn Brown. Lane 7 is Ryan Nutt. Lane number 8 is Ellen Akron. And lane number 9 is Lainey Brummer. The whole field coming in at the same time. Walterkins with a 109.55, back half split of 36.93. Heat number 2. Fresh off the blocks, this is heat number 2 of 5. Lane number 1, we have Kennedy Gonzalez. Lane number 2, Ellie Reeder. Lane number 3, Olivia Reeve. Lane number 4 is Felicity Gresnick. Lane 5, Olivia Bruccelli. Lane 6, Elise Jacobs. Lane 7 is Courtney Sorazek. Lane number 8 is Caroline Johnson. Lane number 9 is Camille Johnson. And lane number 10 is Ivana Neverman. These ladies hammering into the wall on the 75. Going for the reach. I see probably the whole field. I say the whole field all in at the same time. Making their way on back. Pushing through the 15-meter mark. Here we go. Lead group underneath the flags. Dropping into the blue paint. Last couple strokes. And it goes to Sorazek with a 109.79. Lane number 7 from Lake. Heat number 3. Breaking out of the water right now. Heat number 3 of 5. Lane 1, Lauren O'Brien. Lane 2, Zoe Farns. Lane number 3, Jessica Felsky. Lane 4, Jasper Bunker. Lane 5, Eleni Gwalt. Sorry about that. Eleni Gwalt. Lane number 6, Claire Wright. Lane 7, Ella Gasparini. Lane 8, Rachel Stein. Lane 9, Maya Dreher. And lane number 10, Olivia Hubbolt. Taking this one home, Miss Gewalt in lane number 5 from PX3 in the house with a 102.30 with a back half split of a 32.89. Heat number 4. Once again, heat 4 of 5. In lane 1, we have Ava Hayes. Lane number 2, Kate Weissner. Lane 3, Amber Ngoyen. Lane 4, Gianna Gagliano. Lane 5, Manny Alawalia. Lane number 6, Samantha De Villers. Lane 7, Sid Stemper. Sorry, my microphone's cutting out. Lane number 8, Ursula Koch. Lane number 9, Grace Kazmarek. And lane number 10, Brick Lobby. The whole field is officially on the last 25. The lead pack is already pushing in close towards the flags. Last couple of strokes, and the reach goes to Aluwalia with a 103.20 with a back half split of a 33.38. Lane number 5 from West. Final heat, heat number 5. This is the final heat for the girls 13 and over 100-yard breaststroke for event number 115, heat number 5. Lane number 1, we have Audrey Faulkner Wargo. Lane number 2, Kate Schilling. Lane 3, Eva McNally. Lane 4, Amy Borrow. Lane 5, Maggie Papa Nicholas. Lane 6, Georgia Collar. Lane 7, Adelaide McRoberts. Lane number 8 is Logan Howard. Lane 9 is Mary Claire Kopfer. And lane number 10, Callie Keschker. Oh, yeah. Taking this one home, it goes to Miss Papa Nicholas, swimming unattached with a 101.62 with a back half split of a 32.51. Caller with a 105.38 and Borrow with a 106.29. Nice work, ladies. Moving right along, this is event 116, the boys 13 and over 100-yard breaststroke, heat 1 of 5. Getting us led off, heat 1. Lane number 4, we have Philip Singh. Lane 5, Gavin Schultz. And lane number 6, Matthew Frankopoulos. Gavin and Matt. Matt and Gavin going back and forth. Who's it gonna be? Dang! Frankopoulos with a 105.39. Schultz with a 106.23. Up next, heat 2. Off the blocks and breaking out right now. Heat number 2 of 5. Lane number 1, Simon Bowman. Lane number 2, Nolan Lowry. Lane number 3, Dominic Skudlarczyk. Lane number 4, Drew Gorthofner. Gerthorfner. Man, I'm sorry. If you're watching or if you hear me, I'm trying my best. I take great pride in trying to do this right. I want to do the names right. Lane number 5, Campbell Sullivan. Lane number 6, Finn Nelson. Lane number 7, Eric Standarski. Lane number 8, Jude Carlton. And lane number 9, Ethan Marundi. Gerthorfner. Taking that one home, Mr. Sullivan with a 104.68, back half split of a 34.56. Heat number 3. Heat 3. Lane number 1, we have Thompson Yatso. Lane number 2, Logan James. Lane number 3, Jonathan Slushy. Lane 4, Joshua Cow. Lane 5, Tyler Hansen. Lane 6, Bennett Bratz. Lane 7, Ethan Bratz. Lane number 8, Tanner Hansen. Lane 9, Tommy Anderson. And lane number 10, Trevor Nicodemus. These guys all in at the wall at the same time. Looks like the first 50 goes to 27.74, Mr. Hansen in lane number 5. Whole field on the way back for the last 25, popping up. Lead group passing through that 15 underneath the flags into the paint. To the house it goes. Hansen from Lake with a 59.33 in lane number 5. Heat number 4. Moving right along, once again, this is heat number 4 of 5. Lane 1, Alex Verdit. Lane number 2, Cooper Weissner. Lane number 3, Carter Jewell. Lane 4, Adi Prasad. Lane number 5, Lance Johnson. Lane 6, Clayton Lohman. Lane 7, Mateo Hauser. Lane 8 is Ryan Slonik. Lane 9, Jake Bierman. And lane number 10, Caden Ayala. Johnson in lane number 5 from West with a 57.16 in the back half split of a 30.21. Up next, Heat 5, the final heat. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the final heat for the boys 13 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Brandon Yip. Lane Lane number 2, Adam Skierczewski. Lane number 3, Nick Anea. Lane 4, James Virvi. Lane 5, Ben Wagan. Lane 6, Brady Basile. Lane 7, Isaac Schroeder. Lane number 8 is Matthew Vates. Sorry about that, Matthew Vates. Lane number 9, Benton Greenberg. And lane number 10, Ben Babcock. Thank you. Wagan firing that one up with a 56.46. Basile 58.37. And Virvi with a 100.79. So I just found out the next break is going to be a 5-minute break. Once again, an updated break time is transferring from a 10-minute break is now a 5-minute break. Once again, 5-minute break.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes, so that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. I tried carrying the weight of the world, but I only have 2 hands. Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over,
worldwide to infinity. You know the roof on fire. We go boogie, oogie, oogie, jiggle, wiggle, and dance like the roof on fire. We go drink drinks and take shots until we fall out like the roof on fire. Now, baby, get my booty naked, take off all your clothes and light the roof on fire. Tell her, baby, 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 I'm on fire. I tell her, baby, 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 baby.
All right, we need to clear the competition pool. Lakeside competition pool.
I'm a fireball. I saw, I came, I conquered, or should I say I saw, I conquered, I came. This little chico on fire, he no lie. Well, y'all slipping, he's running the game. Now, big bang boogie, get that kitty little noogie in a nice, nice little shave. I gave Susie a little pat up on the booty, and she turned around and said, "Walk this way."
Walk this way. All right, here comes another monster event, the 200 fly. So for staging on this one, obviously Heat 1 is behind the blocks. Heat 2 is going to be over by the timing council. Heat 3 is going to be over by me, by the announcing table. Once again, Heat 1, obviously behind the blocks. Heat 2 is by the timing council. Heat 3 is in front of me over here by the announcer, by the bulkhead. There it is. Event number 117, the girls 13 and over, 200-yard fly, Heat 1 of 3. Also, quick note, as the transition of the next session of prelims are coming into the pool, just give you a heads up, I don't believe the warm-up pool is open for you guys just yet. So heads up, if you are coming in for the latter end, so the afternoon preliminaries, the third session, the warm-up pool is not set for the third preliminary session thus far. In the water right now on the lakeside for 117, the girls 13 and over 200 fly. Heat 1, lane number 2, we have Ivana Neverman. Lane number 3, we have Sarah Schroeder. Lane 4, Talia Nettesheim. Lane 5, Brigitta Neverman. Lane 6, Kate Larson. Lane 7, Julia Pentescu. And lane number 8, Danny Stemper. Hey, Shane. So session number 3, the preliminary session number 3 that's coming into the pool right now. Warm-ups will start at 12:20. Once again, 12:20 will be session number 3 warm-up. Lane number 5, Neverman, taking that one with a 2:06.07. Up next, heat 2. Off to the races. Heat number 2 of 3 for the 200 fly. Lane number 2, we have Ali Tripp. Lane number 3, we have Shafali Ramakrishnan. Lane number 4, Kate Schilling. Lane number 5, Megan Lucy Shine. Lane number 6, Natalie DiProspero. Lane 7, Nora Hansen. Lane number 8 is Gretchen Lauder. And lane number 9 is Libby Morey. Checking in on the 150, a little something different. We've got a 131.99. Lucy Shine with a 32.99 split off of that last one. Lucy Shine's off the wall. And we got 3 ladies coming into the wall right there alongside. Looks like Lucy Shine's about to walk away with this one, but it's going to be a battle for that second and third spot. Lucy Shine with a 2:05.63, last split of 33.64. DiProspero in lane number 6 with a 2:09.86. Schilling with a 2:10.59, rounding out the top 3. Nice work, ladies. Up next, the final heat, heat number 3. Hammering it out right now. Heat 3, the final heat for event number 117, the girls 13 and over, 200 fly. Lane number 2, we have Lainey Brummer. Lane 3, Lucy Smith. Lane number 4, Delaney Umbleby. Lane number 5, Erin Sapakowitz. Lane number 6, Peyton Drexler. Lane number 7, Ella Antonuski. Lane number 8 is Gianna Gagliano. And lane number 9, we have Anna Doinsing. Coming in 100, I see 2 ladies hammering it out up front. You got the lead pack right there with them. Sapakowitz with a 58.73. Back half split off that first 100 with a 31.13. Drexler with a 59.12. Back half split off a 31.16. Only 0.03 of a difference off of that split. Sapakowicz so holding it down with a 130.21. Drexler with a 131.76. Taking that one home is going to be Miss Sapakowicz with a 202.80. Last split of a 32.59. Drexler with a 205.34. And rounding out to the top three is going to be Miss Umbleby with a 212.35. Nice work, ladies. Right now, we're moving right into event number 118. This is the boys 13 and over 200 fly, heat 1 of 2. Once again, this is heat 1. Lane 1, we have Caleb Alsum. Lane number 2, Kyle Johnson. Lane number 3, Adam Skrezazewski. Lane number 4, Mason Brunn. Lane 5, Mark Schmitz. Lane 6, Aiden Strath. Lane 7, Josh Abel. Lane 8, Thompson Yatso. And lane number 9, Eli Wickman. Once again, for the swimmers that are coming in for session number 3, warm-ups are going to be starting at 12:20, so about 7 minutes. Once again, 7 minutes at 12:20. Strath dropping the 100 at a 54.56. Man, Schmitz and Braun are linked up together. Schmitz had a 56.18, Braun with a 56.30. Strath, 124.91, holding a 30.35 right there. Braun with the 127.72. Schmitz 127.82. Those guys are sitting at 31.4, 31.6. Bringing it back on the 200. Strath with a 156.46. Schmitz locks it in there for second place with a 158.23. And Brunn with a 159.20, rounding the top 3. $200 fly. Leads us to the final heat, heat number 2. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final heat, wrapping up the mid sessions, the middle preliminary sessions. Lane number 1, we have Sebastian Aguilar. Lane number 2, Kyler Simonet. Lane number 3, Aiden Jacobson. Lane 4, Evan Weiss. Lane number 5, Bennett Ballo. Lane number 6, Mikhail Neverman. Lane 7, Nick Kunst. Lane number 8, Grady Trask. And lane number 9, Anthony Rolkowski. Lane number 10, Matthew Vates. We still have 5 minutes. Or not. On the 150, take a look at the splits right there. 29.60 by Balo. 31.23 Neverman. 31.39 Weiss. 31.80 Jacobson. 31.64 Kunst. Taking that one home was Balo. I don't know if that was a double tap or the proper read, but I'll call that a 156.12. Looks like Weiss with the 159.02. And Neverman in lane number 6 with the 159.09. Man, 7/100ths of a difference. Gentlemen, congratulations. That was awesome work. So all the swimmers that were in the second preliminary heats, great job. Fantastic swimming. And it looks like we have about 3 minutes before warm-up